Taiwan is home to breathtaking mountains such as Yushan, the tallest peak in Northeast Asia. Experts say that Taiwan could be a global hiker's paradise, and if it weren't for the red tape required to get an access permit.
The issue was recently brought to the fore by a Polish traveler.
A towering mountain is shrouded in mist. As the tallest mountain in Taiwan and in Northeast Asia, Yushan draws tourists from far and wide. But one Polish hiker was disappointed to find how tough it was to get a hiking permit.
For some famous mountains hikes, you need to apply for permits weeks before. It's hard for those who decide to come here suddenly.
At Yushan, 24 slots are reserved each day for foreign tourists, allowing them to skip the general lottery system. But they must apply 35 days in advance. On the permit application website, hikers must submit a detailed itinerary for each day in the mountains and leave emergency contact details of a Taiwanese national. The paperwork can be a challenge for foreign visitors and even for Taiwanese agencies commissioned to submit documents on their behalf.
The problem is that if foreigners are required to do it themselves, it's a pain, and they won't necessarily understand everything. There was one time during a hike that my group had to retreat. Later, we received a fine saying we had camped somewhere different from what he had stated in our plan, but the problem was that we hadn't been able to reach our destination.
Experts say that if Taiwan wants to capitalize on mountains as a tourism draw, it must simplify its permit application systems. But others say that with Taiwan's unpredictable weather and frequent trail closures, the permit requirements are a necessary precaution.
Many of Taiwan's mountains are inside national parks, and as such, they have to be protected in accordance with the national park law, meaning more restrictions apply. The National Park Service and the Forestry and Nature Conservation Agency have routine meetings. If someone brings this up, we can all discuss it at the meetings.
Simplifying permit applications will be a test in balancing tourism development and hiker safety.